Right here on March 12, 2015, Hampton positions $14 million for projects. Last time we was here, you had a video of police officers and how great Hampton is. Right now, the Hampton police officers have $1 million lawsuit as all of them put together for millions of dollars for back pay. Hampton wanted to let them have time on the job, but the officers want the money, and the money that they get with the taxes going up again, you all. So therefore, the money that you do receive is going to be ate up in fines and extra charges. It's going to be used up for extra charges for fees for the services that Hampton provide. So they're really not getting any pay raise, and the citizens will be charged with increase in taxes. So if I was a police officer, I would want to get my back pay other than a video. Tell me how great Hampton is.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Bassett.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm speaking for the Hampton Citizens Coalition, and we are requesting that the public comment period be returned back to the beginning of the meeting. Our organization is comprised mainly of senior citizens, and the problem is that for the senior citizens to come here to express their views and to participate in government, as you say you want citizens to do, that means that we have to sit through the whole meeting in order to wait till the public comment period comes around. Sometimes that's 9 or 10 o'clock at 10 o'clock at night. Seniors don't like to be out late at night like that. So they're saying that they would request that the council return as it was under Mayor Ward, put this public comment period at the beginning. And you know, you're not gonna have that many people speaking. And me, Mr. Boone, Ms. Otterferro, and a couple of more people. So it's not gonna take that much time because the same people speak almost every week. So in order for the seniors to not to have to sit through the whole meeting, so they can get home at a reasonable hour and not have to sit through the whole council meeting, we are requesting that this council return the public comment period to the beginning of the meeting like it was and not at the end, which discourages seniors from participating. And we all want as many citizens as we can. I won't say we all, but I want as many citizens in the city to participate as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Are there any other comments by the council members? Mr. Tuck?
This may go to either to the city manager, I guess, or even to Chief Solt, but Ms. Seeley mentioned 611 as a number to call, and I was at a meeting last night, and I know the police non-emergency number is 727-6111, so I'm wondering if 611 instead of 311 is the number to call.
The non-emergency police number is 727-6111, and I think when Ms. Seeley was speaking, she just left off one of the ones accidentally, you know, because we, as you mentioned, we have 31112, too. And if people call 311, we can connect them, but I think she meant 727-6111.
I think that concludes our Mr. Moffitt, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to remind the manager, if I can get her attention, she might want to introduce one of her new hires.
That's a good idea. We are delighted to have with us Kay Trotter, who is our new Deputy Parks and Recreation Director. She comes to us from Newport News. We stole her from Newport News, and she's been on the job 1 week, and she has already made a huge difference. Jim, do you want to come up with Kay and introduce her since we have a few extra minutes? Stand up so everybody can see you. So, as you know, we already have a really great Parks and Rec director, and partnering Kay with him, I know we're going to do even more great and wonderful things. We talked earlier this afternoon about our emphasis on enhancing sense of place and activity, and a lot of that kind of thing happens in Parks and Recreation. So by adding some additional talent to our department, we feel confident we're going to be able to meet and exceed council's expectations. Thank you for the suggestion, Councilman Moffitt.
Well, thank you very much, and we welcome you to our midst. And we've already given her congratulations and condolences, okay?
I just wanted to make a comment. On our consent agenda tonight was an item that, in which we are going to, Hampton is going to be partnering with Pocosin to have a position to deal with coastal resiliency, or in other words, sea level rise. And that's just another example of regionalism which is successful in this city. The Peninsula Regional Animal Shelter had their public grand opening this past weekend. That's another really wonderful example of four jurisdictions pitching in together to for a common interest and to the benefit of the taxpayers of all of those places. And this coastal resiliency position is another example. Hampton and Pocosin obviously share bodies of water and have a lot in common when it comes to that issue. So I think it's very far-sighted for the manager to have gotten involved in a joint activity. Everything we do can't be joint. It just doesn't make sense. But there are lots of things that we can do, that we can partner with other jurisdictions, and I think this is just another really good example of that, so I wanted to thank you for that.
Before we adjourn, I would ask everybody that's within the sound of my voice and in the council chambers tonight to be reminded that this month has been Older Americans Month. And I would like to end this month by asking each of you within the sound of my voice to end Older Americans Month within the next 3 days by giving a compliment to a senior. Giving a compliment to a senior.
Good job.
Tell a senior how good they look will make them feel proud. All the people up here, okay. A compliment does not cost you anything, and it would work wonders for the good feeling of the recipient, or anybody else for that matter. So you can say how good they look, or we can thank them for the legacy that they have worked hard to leave us. We can thank them for their leadership and the wisdom that they have imparted. And finally, and most of all, tell them that we love them. Give them a compliment. Thank you very much, and meeting is adjourned.